Hey everybody, so my name is Kianti Ashe and this is Blue Over Healing, Guidance, and Tarot. This is going to be a quick update for our Arians, okay? So Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you are an Aries and you have it anywhere in your natal chart, then this reading is for you, okay? So this is going to be for the week, just a weekly update to see what is going on. Okay, so Spirit, any messages for Aries at this time, please bring them forward at this time. Let us see what Spirit has to say to our Arian people. First of all, we got a jumper. First card out we have is the Queen of Cups in reverse, okay? So either you not listening to your intuition in regards to a burdensome situation, or someone trying to make something difficult for you, okay? One thing or the other, but we will find out. With the Five of Swords in reverse, I'm feeling like someone was trying to sneak behind your back and do something, but they're not going to be prosperous with it. I'm getting this sense that someone was trying to make something more difficult for you than it actually is, but in the end, they're going to end up being defeated, okay? Yeah, so I'm getting this energy of this person aiming to do something. Okay, maybe perhaps you felt that way intuitively, weren't necessarily sure, wanted to believe the best in the person. Okay, decided to still move forward with the situation, and now you're seeing that it's actually more of a burden than you thought it was. Okay, or than you thought it would be. I'm also getting things probably come pretty easily to you and someone felt a way about it. These readings lately, okay, there's been a lot of people's masks falling off. So I'm getting that you're recognizing the truth about some of your friends, okay? So if you didn't get the chance to see that reading I did about friendship and being very careful about who we call our friends, this has a lot to do with that type of energy, okay? 1000%. Oh, okay. We also have the Hierophant here in reverse. I feel like this could be due to disagreements when it comes to the things that you believe in. Okay, maybe they believe in, more of religion, while you believe in more of spiritual practices. Okay, so I feel like it's something like that. Okay, and someone just doesn't like that life is so easy for you and wants things to be more difficult for you. This is either them or this is you to someone. Okay, but with this Queen of Swords energy here, I'm definitely getting the need to, whatever your intuition is telling you, whatever you feel in your heart, believe that, okay? And move forward with that 1000%. Also, with this burden, I feel like you're almost at the end of whatever this hardship is. So it's just a matter of when is it going to be over. But I feel like because of this situation here, and you understand that not everybody is your friend and not everybody really has great intentions in your life, okay? Or a purpose for even really trying to add anything beneficial to your life, okay? It's making you really guarded. Pretty guarded, okay? And I would definitely understand why if you have people around you, sneak distance, sneak attacking, all type of stuff like that. But we do have the Ace of Wands here, so I get that you're going to be able to transmute this situation for your benefit, okay? With this Seven of Swords here in reverse, I feel like you recognize who the snakes are, and you're going to start calling them out. You're going to start calling them out and cutting them off, okay? Calling them out and cutting them off. I really feel that here, 1000%. And we also have Eight of Cups, so walking away from that situation completely and accepting the fact that not everybody wants what's best for you. Not everybody needs you well. Not everybody is meant to stay in your life. Some people, this might even be a love situation, okay? That person might have just been extremely, burdensome on you, okay? Overall, I'm really getting that this could have also been a father-daughter relationship for some of you as well. Okay, we have the King of Swords here in reverse, so a lot of mental and verbal abuse was taking place, okay, by somebody, and I feel like they held what they were able to do for you over your head. That's the energy that I'm feeling here. I'm feeling that, this person knew that you were in a bit of a rough spot, in a rough position, and so they pretty much took advantage of that. You know how they say, like, don't help me if you have to tell everybody in the world that you help me? It's that type of energy. Like, this person knows that you were in a position to need the assistance, and they gave it to you, but they didn't give it to you in a manner where it was like it was sincere, it came from the heart. No, they gave it to you as if you were like somebody's charity case or something. Okay, so I can understand why that would break your heart or hurt your feelings. Okay, but I do understand that you recognize now what you have to do. All right, maybe you won't be dealing with that person much longer. Okay, and I don't blame you. Anybody going to make you feel like that is just, I don't know. I don't know about that energy right there, you guys. I really don't know. And that's the thing about me as a reader. I typically absorb all of the energy that you guys have going on. Obviously, I'm going to dispel it afterwards, but you know, in the meanwhile, I have all of that energy, so I'm feeling it all. Okay, this is quite a bit, and I don't blame you if you want to walk away from that person. We have the throat chakra. Remember, I said you're going to let that person know. All right, with this Queen of Swords energy, I feel like you're going to speak that truth and let them know, hey, I know you've been sneaking around. I know you've been trying to make this situation harder on me than it has to be. I know you're not a real friend. You get what I'm saying? I know I have to keep my guard up around you. And since I have to keep my guard up around you, I might as well not be around you and just walk away from you altogether. Why even deal with this? All right, we also have spiritual union here. I'm getting that maybe a friend felt away because of your spiritual union. You know how they say, keep certain things to yourself, okay, when it comes to your relationships and all of that stuff. Because, guys, okay, did you guys watch the Divine Feminine versus Karmic? This is like what I'm talking about, right? Everybody wants to be into the twin flame stuff. Everybody wants to talk about the twin flame stuff. Everybody is not a twin flame. I've been saying that forever and I'm going to keep saying that. Okay, so I really feel like this is someone who perhaps, you know, has a soulmate connection, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, they have a soulmate connection, but they recognize that perhaps you have a twin flame connection. And maybe they're giving you all of this poisonous advice as to how you should handle your situation, and you're finally recognizing that they're just utterly trying to sabotage your shit from behind the scenes. All right, you recognize this person is trying to make your situation harder than it has to be. So you're either going to not tell them anything, like, and that's the thing. If you have to be guarded from a friend or guarded from somebody you call, you know, a companion, then why be around them? Okay, so with trapped in fear in reverse, I feel like you recognize that and you're going to move away from this person. This is great. Yep, we have victory and success in reverse, and prosperity begins, as well as truth in reverse. Everything in reverse. This person was not being honest with you, whether this was a friend, lover, family member, whatever. They were just giving you terrible advice simply because they did not agree with what you agree with. Okay. Another thing I always tell people, you cannot expect soulmates to give you, or people who are just simply soulmates, have not been with their twin flame and probably won't ever be with a twin flame, don't even know what a twin flame is, but for real, you know, besides the commercialized what everybody in the internet is talking about, don't even know what a twin flame is for real. You know, for example, this literally happened. I called a friend on the phone and was talking to her about something, vented to her about something, and this lady had the nerve to say she wouldn't allow me to make a mistake. First of all, you don't have that much stain in my life to allow me to do anything. Second of all, when it comes to my twin flame partnership, I really don't expect anybody who's not with their twin flame. By the way, she's married, but not to her twin flame. I wouldn't expect somebody who's not with their twin flame to give me solid advice on how to handle my twin flame. And I wasn't necessarily asking for the advice, so that pretty much told me that I have to be guarded with that person. And if I have to be guarded with you, then why even be friends? Like, let's just, you know, call it a day. And so I feel like it's that type of energy here as well, guys. Okay, 1000%. We also have authority here in reverse again. I'm getting, once again, for some of you, this could be a father-daughter situation. I feel like your heart is pretty closed off to your father because they weren't necessarily there for you, but they want to tell you how to live your life and what to do. So that's not going to fly, is it? All right, so this is going to conclude you guys' update. Peace and hair, Breeze.